Hi, you guys. It's Yaz. And today I'm going to talk about how narcissists try to entrap you with their sexuality. And a lot of them do try to do this. They try to reel you in, bring you in, and they use their sexuality to do it. And I'm going to talk about the different ways that narcissists use their sexuality. Number one, a lot of times what a narcissist is going to do to try to entrap you or bring you in is they're going to try to dress super sexy, all right? Narcissists want you lusting after them. And one of the ways they do that, and especially with the female covert narcissist, she's really going to use her sexuality to try to bring you in, okay? So male narcissists will do this too. They'll dress, very, very, sexy and maybe with their shirt open all the way down, or if their clothes are really tight to, show their bodies and everything. So what they want to do, these narcissists, is they want you lusting after them, and they will use their sexuality to bring you in, all right? There's two ways that narcissists basically lure you in. One is their sexuality, and the other way is money, okay? A lot of narcissists, could be an older narcissist, will use money to bring you in and control you. But today I'm going to talk primarily about how they use sexuality, the ones that can use their sexuality, right? So what these type of narcissists like to do is they're very concerned about their image, how they look. So this would be the type of narcissist who's always at the gym, always pumping up, wants to be muscular, or, if it's the female narcissist, she wants to make sure that her body is just perfect because she has to attract supply. They're always at the gym, or they're always into health and fitness. Now, for those people that come back at me and say, well, I'm into health and fitness and I'm not a narcissist, we're not talking about you, okay? We're talking about the narcissist that is doing it primarily to attract and have their supply, lusting after them and begging for them. So the way these narcissists use their sexuality is to make sure they look good, okay? Because their appearance is everything in trying to get supply. So they're going to be dressing super sexy. They're going to be at the gym, working out constantly. There's a lot of narcissists in the gym, by the way. Like, we talk about how to meet people, meet them in your everyday life. And yeah, it's really good to meet people in everyday life, but you have to be careful. Now, you could find narcissists anywhere, all right? It's not just at the gym. It could be anywhere. It could be at the store, it could be at the school. It could be anywhere. The narcissists are everywhere. So, but they love to the gym because a lot of them are there not for the health aspect of it, okay? Not for the health aspect, but rather for the physical appearance, to a point of obsessive. They're obsessive in how they look. They're the type of people that are concerned with, there can't be one hair out of place. There can't be lint on their shirt because they're worried about what people think about them. And also, they want to attract supply. So they're going to use their sexuality to lure people in and entrap them. And the other way they do that, and you'll see this too, like on the dating apps, you may go through the dating apps and let's just say it's a male to female kind of thing. A male narcissist who's using his sexuality is the type of narcissist who's going to be sending pictures from the gym, because they want you lusting. They're going to be flooding your phone with pictures of themselves working out, flexing their muscles. If it's a female narcissist at the gym, she may have tight yoga pants on and maybe doing provocative poses, and she's doing it in a cute way to kind of entice you. She knows exactly what she's doing, okay? She wants you lusting, luring after her, and she's using her sexuality to do it. And this is what they do. Now, another way they use their sexuality, you guys, is they're drowning in cologne. See, cologne smell attracts people, right? So A narcissist is going to be, drenched in cologne or perfume. It's not just the typical person that just puts on cologne or perfume and, they just want a nice smell or whatever, because I have to put another disclaimer, just because you wear cologne and perfume, it doesn't make you a narcissist. But the way the narcissist does it is they are drowning in cologne and perfume. It's overkill because that's what they want to do. They want that scent in your nostrils so that you never forget about them and you're always thinking, the smell. Oh, that's the smell of them. So that when they leave, you're still smelling them. You'll smell them in your car when they get out of the car. When they get off the couch, you'll smell it on the couch. Okay? So they're using that scent to draw you in, using their sexuality along with all the other things by dressing seductive and everything like that. All of this is to lure you in and have you lusting after the narcissist, all right? Now, what's another way that narcissists use their sexuality in trying to entrap you? Narcissists will do this, okay? It's happened to me, it's happened to a client of mine, and it's happened to other people that I know. One of the ways they use their sexuality is to just sit there and gaze at you, okay? They'll do this like on the first date, the second date, or when they're really laying on the love bombing. They'll sit there and they'll just stare at you and gaze at you. And I had a client where she said, oh, I know he was falling for me. I could just tell by the way he was gazing at me. He fell for me. She said, but the thing that I don't understand is all of a sudden, he stopped calling or he made excuses why he didn't want to see me. But I know he fell for me by the way he gazed at me. And I said to her, I hate to tell you this, I said, but it sounds like he played you, okay? Because this is what they'll do. They'll make you think they're all into you by gazing at you, staring at you, even winking at you. That's another way they play game. They'll wink at you, all right? It's corny as hell, okay? And I've seen it. Somebody did that with me. I almost started laughing, okay? Because it was so fake, so phony. They'll gaze at you and you're thinking, oh, they're in awe of me. And this is what they want you to think. They're trying to be sexy. They're trying to gaze at you and make you think, oh, they're lusting after you. They love you and everything like that. But that doesn't mean anything. That's to fool you because the reality is they're not making time to see you or they're not putting the effort in. That right there shows you that they're not all into you, okay? That was all an act. So that's how you're going to know, not by the gaze, but by the fact that they're, not following through and they're not being consistent. Then you know that gaze was, fake and phony. Another way they use their sexuality, all right, is maybe to put on romantic music, okay? They're going to put on romantic music when you're driving in the car, when they're alone with you, and then, you got to set the scene up. They may be dressing sexy, they got the cologne on, and what's this going to do? This is going to make you melt, right? They might put on a song, like a sexy song, and you're gonna associate all of this with the narcissist. Every time you hear this song, you're gonna associate it with the narcissist. Maybe they're putting on Luther Vandross or they're putting on some real sexy romantic music. And then what they'll do, you guys, is they'll send you the video, okay? Like after they've been with you and they've played that music, to associate that music in your mind so that every time you hear that song, you're going to think about them. This is the way they're using all their their sexuality, the way they look, the way they smell, what you hear, all of this is going to associate your thoughts with the narcissist. And this is another way that they can entrap you later on when they come back to try to hoover you, because they're going to send you that romantic video, all right? Or that music video of, what associates with them. This is how they use music to manipulate you. But they're going to use their sexuality in doing it as well by being enticing. They want to be enticing. This is why it is so important for this type of narcissist to always look their best, all right? If it's a male narcissist, he may want to, be all muscled out. If it's a female narcissist, she's going to want to have, her female sexuality parts out, all right? Low cut shirt, all right? Or belly top or whatever. She's going to want to show a lot of skin. And all of this is to entice you and reel you in and have you lusting. The narcissist wants you lusting because once you're lusting after them, that's a way they can control you. The other way they use their sexuality is, like I said before, they send a lot of sexy pictures. They may send you a lot of bikini pictures. If it's a male, he's going to send you tons of pictures without his shirt on. You see this on the dating app. Like when you see pictures on a dating app, and first of all, you shouldn't even be on the dating app because they're 90% scammers today, all right? Just so you know, your chances of finding somebody on a dating app are really, really low today, you guys. Dating apps used to be okay years ago, but they got abused by these people. You have a lot of scammers on there. You have a lot of prostitutes on there. So you have a lot of people on there looking to use people for money or sex, okay? So it's not a good place. It's a shark's den to try to find somebody on a dating app. And one of the red flags is, let's say you have a male narcissist. They're going to be the ones without their shirt on, flexing in the mirror or in the bathroom mirror, all right? And they're going to post that picture, let's say, on their profile picture or the dating app. That's not somebody who's looking for a lifetime partner. That's somebody who's trying to entice you with their sexuality to lure you in because 90% of the time, that's what they're out for. They're out for sex, or they might be out for money too, because they'll use their sexuality to entice people for money as well. So they'll wear, a male narcissist would wear no shirt. A female narcissist might wear a sexy dress or tight pants, or, her top, her chest hanging out or something like that. This is to entice somebody in for either sex or money. This is how they do it. It's not that they're looking for a relationship. It's that they're looking to lure you in because they want you thirsty for them. This is what they want. They want you thirsty for them because once you're thirsty for them, they know that they can control you and ask you for other things like money, all right? That's why a lot of these scammers could be male scammers that use female pictures. And a lot of these guys have gotten scammed thinking that it's a female and it's really a male using female pictures. Or they even have actors and actresses in some of these big scams that will actually get on the phone and try to scam these guys. And, they'll send the fake pictures, and then they have the female actresses that may video chat with them or get on the phone with them. And this is how they reel them in. It's a whole big scam that they do. What's another way that narcissists use their sexuality to entrap you? They walk around naked, okay? People ask this all the time. Why are they walking around naked? Why are they walking around naked? Because they want you lusting after them, all right? And they don't care if there's kids in the house. I've talked about this before, how narcissists will walk around and they don't care. They'll leave the bedroom door open and they don't care. They're naked or whatever. It's because they want you lusting after them, all right? They want to feel good within their skin, and they want you they want you to remember them naked so that, what's stuck in your mind now? You just saw them walking around naked. That's stuck in your mind, right? And if you're attracted to them, that picture of them walking around naked is going to be stuck in your brain, and you're going to be thinking about it, and you're going to be lusting after them. And this is a way that they do it by, putting it all out there and making you thirsty for them. Or a female may walk around in lingerie or a bra and panties or something like that, even though she's not looking for sex. But she wants you thirsty. She wants you thinking about that even after she leaves. She wants you thinking about it so that you're lusting after her. This is how they do it. Now, I'm going to talk about another way that narcissists use their sexuality to entrap you. They will talk dirty to you, okay? They may be on the phone with you, getting to know you, and a narcissist is going to test you to see how much you're going to accept and how much you won't. And some of them that are after sex, they're going to start testing you to see, if you check them or not. Like they may talk about like, oh, what kind of panties do you wear? Or, I like a lot of sex. Do you like a lot of sex? Or when was the last time you had sex or something like that? They're going to start to get personal with it, and they're going to talk about themselves first, and then they may start asking questions if you're receptive, and they'll start talking about themselves. Well, I like to do this in the bedroom, or I love to do that in the bedroom. They're testing you. This is what they're doing. They're testing you to see how freaky you are. They want to know how freaky you are. So the more you let them talk and get into it, the more they know that they can get over on you, all right? But this is what they like to do. They like to talk dirty. They like to talk about sex. And if you're a sexual person, they're going to try to lure you in with that. Oh, I'll do this to you. Oh, I'm going to kiss your body from head to toe. Oh, I'm going to lick you from head to toe. I'm going to do this to you. Oh, wait till we're together. I'm going to do that to you. All right. And you're going to be like drooling if you're attracted to this person and you're lusting after this person, you're going to get off the phone and that's going to be stuck in your head. Right. So now this imprint is going to be stuck in your head, what they're going to do to you. All right. And this is what keeps people hooked all the time too. Because the thing is this, you guys, you're not going in and trying to get to know the narcissist. You're going in because you're lusting the narcissist. And that's where you have to be focused and say to yourself, this is not somebody that, I'm getting to know and I'm taking it the right way by moving slowly, getting to know about their background, know about their job, know about their family, know about their education. No, a lot of times you're moving fast with the narcissist, and that's what they want to do. They want to move fast, use sexuality to hook you with that sexuality. So where you're fucking at the point where you're lusting after them and you want them so bad, you'll do almost anything because you're so attracted to them. But that is lust, and lust is a sin. Remember this, lust is a sin. When people look at you with a lustful eye, they're looking at you that's a sinner's eye, all right? They're not looking at you in the right light. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but that happens to be the truth. A lot of times when people are lusting after you, it's to use you for one thing, not to want to get to know you and be with you. It's basically, it's with a sinner's eye, and they're looking at you to use you. And that's not, the basis of being into a long-term relationship with somebody when it's built on just lust, because lust is temporary. Lust doesn't last. Lust fades quickly. All right. Whereas love grows over a period of time. So people lust after the narcissist. They move fast. Maybe they have sex with the narcissist right away, and then they wonder why the narcissist never calls them again, because you never built a foundation with this person. You moved too quickly. You already satisfied the narcissist too fast, too soon, and now the narcissist doesn't care. Their craving has been satisfied, and now they're moving on to another supply, okay? So that's how they use their sexuality. That's how they bait you. That's how they bring you in. And they use you for whatever they can. And some of them are so good at having you lust after them, they'll put you in a position where you give them money. I've had clients who have given the narcissist money because they're lusting after the narcissist. It is not love. It's because they're lusting after the narcissist. They enjoy, they're sexually attracted to the narcissist. So if they're really, really lusting after them, they may do things like foolish things, may give the narcissist money. So the narcissist was able to manipulate them with their sexuality to get money out of them, either get money out of them, get sex out of them, get a place to live out of them, or just have them begging and thirsty for them. This is what narcissists do, okay? So these are all the ways. And like I said before, they like to talk dirty. When you're dealing with a female covert narcissist, she's going to talk very, very sexy. Like, Oh, yeah. Okay, handsome. Can't wait till I see you later. Wait till you're not going to believe what I'm going to do to you. Okay, this is the kind of things that they would do to entice somebody that they're looking to manipulate. They're going to talk very softly or sweet as molasses. And a male narcissist is going to do that too. Okay, beautiful. You know that, you're the greatest thing that walked into my life. I prayed that God would bring you into my life because you're so gorgeous. I prayed to God that, this is all the bullshit that they tell you just to lure you in and have you this is how they trap you, all right? This is how they trap you with all that sexy talk, sexy clothes, sexy body, okay? Sexy hair. That's another thing, too, I want to throw in here. I just thought about it. Narcissists love the barbershop and they love the hair salon. They will be in there for hours, okay? Like the male narcissist, he's going to be hanging out and love the barbershop. It's going to be, a place where he hangs out and chills with the other guys and they talk about all the supply that they have and how they use this one and use that one, okay? It's like a gossip place. And while they're right there, they're making sure that, their beard is trimmed right, everything looks good, because they got to be able to lure and be seductive and sexy and get that supply. They're using their sexuality to get that supply. And this is what generally the broke, busted narcissist does because they have nothing else to lure supply in. So they have to try to act sexy. All right. So they want to make sure that, they're well manicured, well groomed. If it's a female narcissist, she's going to be spending hours in the salon on her hair, her nails, everything. And that's to lure in, her prey. Make sure she's at tip-top shape, luring her prey. Again, I have to put this disclaimer. Just because you go to a hair salon or you go to a barbershop, it does not make you a narcissist. We're talking about the obsessive aspect of it, all right? Not just people that want to look good. Just because you want to look good doesn't mean you're a narcissist. But we're talking about people that use it primarily to hook their supply or prey rather so that they can use them for something. So that's why they're obsessed with their image, their bodies in the gym, their hair, how they're manicured, with everything else, with their facial features and hair and skin, because this is crucial to hooking that supply and how they use their sexuality. And they use the music and they use the cologne and they use the sexy talk and they use walking around naked. And okay, one other way, okay, that I just want to throw in here, all right, is that what narcissists like to do, and using their sexuality as well, is they will flirt with others in front of you. All right. What they're trying to do is show you that they're attractive to other people. And female covert narcissists do this all the time. They will flirt in front of you with other people, other guys there, or female, or something like that, all right? Because they want you to feel that they're in demand. So they'll use their sexuality. Maybe they'll get on the dance floor and start dancing with somebody and be seductive and start grinding or something like that. And that's going to piss you off, right? They're using their sexuality to flirt with somebody else. But the intent of that is to get you to a point where you realize, it's going to make you angry, and it's also going to make you feel like they're in demand. This is what they want you to think, that they're in demand so that you're going to want them more. And a male will do that as well. He may be with you and he may be flirting with the cashier at the supermarket or flirting with the barmaid, at the bar. The sexy barmaid behind the counter. He may be flirting with her or whatever else. And all of this is, he's trying to be sexy and do that, but he's trying to make you jealous. They're trying to make you jealous. They're using their sexuality to flirt with other people to make you jealous. And that's to make you want them more, okay? Make you jealous so that you want them more. This is what they'll do, right? So understand this. A lot of times, males will use love. They'll tell you, I love you, baby. Females could do it too. But males will use love like, I want to marry you. I want to have kids with you. Because a lot of women, maybe more women, want relationships than males in a lot of cases. So they'll use love to try to entice them and their sexuality by being so sexy, all right, or dressing sexy. And a female is going to use she's going to use her sexuality and sex to lure in the males, all right? So she may be the one talking dirty to you on the phone because this is what they do. I knew of a female narcissist who had so many guys calling her, okay? And she used to just talk dirty to them. And she used to come back at me. She's like, she used to say to me, you wouldn't believe how I got these guys begging for me. They're blowing up my phone because of the way I'm talking dirty to them. She actually got off on getting these guys crazy by talking dirty to them. She was a very insecure, overweight girl who wanted attention. And one of the ways that she got attention was by talking dirty to these guys and having them constantly call her for that dirty talk. But they were using her. I was like, they are using you. But she didn't care. She just loved the attention, the fact that they needed her. That's what she wanted. She wanted to feel like they needed her. So they kept calling. She was sick in the head anyway, this chick. But that they kept calling her. And she'd be like, oh, they don't stop calling my phone. She just loved the attention. So this is what she would do. She would talk dirty to them. All right. Meanwhile, she's getting used as, 1-800 sex chat or whatever, them calling her and using her. But she just loved the attention. That's how, sick she was at the time. But these are all the ways that narcissists will use their sexuality to try to entrap you. I hope that helps you. If it does, hit the subscribe button, share the podcast. If you're looking for one-on-one phone coaching, check out the link in the bio at askyaz.wixsite.com/thegameexposed. I have limited time spaces, you guys, because I'm working on another project. My new Facebook is Narcissism Info by Yaz at facebook.com/thegameexp777. TikTok is The Game Exposed. YouTube is The Game Exposed Podcast. And Instagram is The Game EXP123. And have a great day, you guys.